Welcome back to DESC Careers. I'm so excited to bring another amazing guest to our DESC Career Spotlight series. Today we are welcoming Fareeda, who is currently a sixth form student here at Dubai English Speaking College. She's going to be talking to us about her academic journey, her aspirations, and of course, what she's doing with DESC Interact as the Community Service Committee Chair. Welcome, Fareeda.
Hi, thank you.
I'm so excited to have you here. I know we've done a lot of work together. We've been speaking to each other quite a bit over this academic year. So I feel really proud to have you. I mean, I'm always proud to have students with us, but with you today, I kind of feel like we're celebrating the progress that you've had and really showing the community the amazing things that can come from a young person who has been focusing and discovering their career aspirations and finding experiences outside the classroom. So I'm so excited to have you joining us today. Fareeda, talk to us about why you've chosen politics, business, and chemistry. I know that we've talked about this quite a bit, but as those are your A-levels and thinking about your future aspirations of going into international relations and potentially down that law path, where did chemistry fit into the equation?
I felt like I didn't have, especially going with international relations, I didn't need specific subjects, for example. So I didn't want to restrict myself as much. And I wanted to pick stuff that I knew I would enjoy and as well that would help me. So I feel like a mixture really just benefited me as in my personality and everything as well.
Definitely. And I like that. I like that you put some thought into not just taking a subject for the traditional sense of I need a good subject so I can get into this idea of a good university, but because you really wanted to enjoy taking these subjects. And of course, the learning factor would be something that you definitely wanted to be enjoying. I know right now with our younger students, particularly those year 9 and year 11 students thinking about GCSEs and potential A-level options, it's a time for them when they're really confused about making those choices and feeling a little bit anxious about potentially making choices that they feel could be not the right choices for them. What would you have to offer them as a role model and also someone who's already gone down that path?
Yeah, I feel like don't stress about it too much in the beginning. You can try stuff out. Obviously, for the first couple of weeks from school, I changed some of my subjects for GCSE, for example, like a good 2 times. So I feel like don't be scared of changing it and saying, oh, I don't like this and figuring it out instead of sticking with a subject that you don't like necessarily. And yeah, just don't be scared to experiment with different subjects.
So, Fareeda, business, politics, and chemistry, how do they fit into what you're doing outside the college as a member of the DESC Interact, or do they?
I feel like business really helps with understanding how stuff works, especially when you're going out a lot and just understanding different aspects of the world. And then obviously politics just makes me very aware of political issues and everything that's happening. So I feel like it's just good even for myself, not just for school.
So tell us more about your role. What does your role entail and how do you manage your time between being a student at A-levels and taking on this new responsibility?
Yeah, I feel like it's important to have a schedule for yourself. So for example, with my role, I have to implement ideas and make sure that there is a project that's going on with the community and with Interact and make sure that there's stuff being going on and everyone's doing their jobs. So I feel like it's nice to have this as something to do outside of school to kind of distract me from other stuff, because sometimes people get too caught up with their A-levels or they stress themselves out too much. So I feel like this is nice to as well give back to the community and just have time where I'm focusing on myself as well.
So I know that you have some top tips for young people who are thinking about career aspirations. One of those is there's no such thing as a good and a bad job. It's all about doing what you enjoy. Would you say that you're living this experience as the Community Service Committee Specialist?
Yeah, I feel like it's important to see all the different people you can help. There isn't people that don't need help, and then it's like there isn't necessarily a category that you have to go through or anything like that. So yeah, not restricting yourself.
And do you find that being a sixth form student and overhearing the conversations going on with your peers, there's a little bit of anxiety, there's a little bit of concern, lots of worry about making the wrong choices? With this top tip of there's no such thing as a good and a bad job, just do what you enjoy. Do you find that that motto, that idea of what work will be like for you, do you find that that helps your peers, or do you think that that still is a thing, and or do you see this as still quite a concern with your peers, that they are so focused on getting into the university of their dreams that they're forgetting the bigger picture about the big why they want to do what they're doing and the type of work that these degrees can offer them?
Yeah. I feel like people are too caught up with the picture of certain jobs. Like there isn't like a perfect job, for instance, and they kind of get caught up into it, and then they notice halfway that this is not actually what I want to do. I just thought because, oh, this is what everyone's doing, this is what seems like the perfect job, it's gonna like make me a lot of money, income. So I feel like it's important to like not restrict yourself from the beginning, have an open mind, because everything's going to change with time. So yeah.
I just got off an interview with Dinu and Mahmoud, who are both working with the Rotaract and mentoring DESC Interact students as well. And they were telling me that one of the greatest benefits of being part of Interact is the networking and the connection that you have to professionals in careers that you aspire to take on. Would you say that your role with the Interact has offered you this opportunity to be connecting with professionals to help you understand that bigger picture?
Yeah, definitely. They always add different people to our calls, for example, to get to know them. For example, they introduced a Lebanese guy to us last time who talked to us about his role. And I feel like they try to engage us with other people so we can kind of put our name up there and like just get to know a lot of different people.
Fareeda, what would you say has been the biggest benefit for you so far on this short journey that you've started with DESC Interact?
I feel like it's nice to realize that you have to give back to the community, and it's just like important for yourself as well to feel good and like feel like you are taking part of like making everything better for other people, and not just like focusing on yourself, your studies, just looking at the bigger picture as well with the community and everything that's happening around you. So it's made me more self-aware.
And what would you want younger students at Dubai English Speaking College to understand about DESC Interact? Why should they be joining your public meetings?
You're kind of building like a small family, and like just building good relations with everyone, and at the same time you're benefiting other people. So I feel like when you join, you'll feel like you're helping out, and it's going to be good for yourself and everything.
Thank you so much, Fareeda. It's such a pleasure to talk to you this morning. And that brings us to the end of another incredible interview. Today we met with Fareeda, who is currently a sixth form student at Dubai English Speaking College, and she is also on the board of directors for our DESC Interact Club. Thank you everybody for watching. We'll see you all again at our next DESC Careers Digital Spotlight.